All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Bam! What's going on, everybody? It's your man Impact. Welcome to another episode of Chase Purpose. Now, today in this episode, I want to talk to you about a subject that's near to my heart. I'm talking about the fulfillment of your dreams. Now, many of us have dreams and goals. Where we are now is not where we are planning to be in our future. Now, I don't know how old you are. I don't know what your dreams may be. But one thing I know is that if you have a dream, you want to know, what does it take for me to get from where I am today to what I believe I'm supposed to be doing in the near future? Now, in order to understand the pathway and the process of achieving your dream, we have to speak about an inconvenient truth. Not everybody is going to support you with your goals and in your dream. That's a fact. Let me clarify it like this. You're going to have three types of people in your life all the time. And it's these three types of people that I want to talk to you about today to help you gain further understanding as to their purpose in your life and the process you need to take in order to accomplish the goals that you have in your heart. The first person I want to talk to you about is obvious. We have people in our lives that don't support us in our dream or won't support us in our dream because, if the truth be told, they don't want us to succeed. These would be the type of people that are deemed today as haters. See, a hater is somebody who may have more knowledge than you, but they refuse to share it with you. Let me flip the script. They may share misinformation with you to make sure that you don't get further ahead toward meeting your goals. I can't really tell you what motivates them to be haters. I can just make a few suggestions. I believe that some people are suffering from what I call a comparison complex. They are constantly comparing their lives to those that are around them. And what satisfies them is knowing that they're a few steps ahead of the people that they're with. Haters like to keep people who are doing worse than them in their circles so that way they can always feel good about what they're doing. And they go out of their way to not help people who are trying to exceed beyond the spectrum of what they're comfortable with. These haters really don't have anything to offer you other than motivation. Now, don't miss that. You have to realize that haters have their purpose. Keep a few of them around for motivation. Let them fuel your frustration. Let them push you through your pain. But one thing you want to be careful to not do with a hater is take their advice. Because normally the advice that they give you is going to be misleading, misinformation, or misguiding. It's not really designed to help you. It's designed to hinder you. Keep that in mind. The first person in our lives as dreamers that is going to try to keep us from achieving our dreams are haters. The next person in our lives may be someone that we're not familiar with. I don't hear too many people talking about this type of person. I like to call this person the hesitator. Now, what's interesting about the hesitator is that they are actually the people who care the most about us. Their loved ones, their parents, their spouses, siblings, and really close friends. But what makes them hesitate? What makes them a hesitator is the fact that while they want to help you in your dream, in and of themselves, they don't feel adequate. They don't have enough knowledge. Maybe the direction you're taking your life in is a direction that they are inexperienced in. Therefore, they can't really speak on your level. They can't give you the advice that you need to hear. Now, what a hesitator does, which I love, and don't neglect this, is that people who truly want to help you are going to give you the only thing they have of value. The thing of value that a hesitator has is a warning. You see, they can only share with you what they fear could happen because, think about it, their fear is based on their inexperience, their lack of knowledge. So when they hear you talking to them and you're sharing with them some ideas that you want to implement, you're sharing with them a vision, and you may be the first person to ever try to do that from where you come from. They've never stepped outside of the box and thought the way that you're thinking. So when you talk to them, they struggle with the idea of, I don't know what to say. So the only thing they know to say is warn you. They want to be cautious and don't take, see, here's the thing. If we're not careful, we will mistake a hesitator for a hater because they're not agreeing with what we're saying or they're not supporting what we want to do. But give them a pass. They can't support you because they don't know how to support you. The only way they know how to support you is to care about your safety. That's how moms are. That's how your loved ones are. They don't want to see no hurt come to you. They don't want to see no harm come to you. They don't want to see you fail and suffer loss and lose money. They don't want any of those bad things to happen to you because they don't want any of those bad things to happen to themselves. So consider what they're saying the only way they know how to support you. Because I'm going to tell you something about a hesitator. They are really cheering for your success, and it'll show up the moment you achieve it. When you achieve success, the people that you thought weren't supporting you become your greatest fans. They become your biggest supporters and advocate, and they brag about you, and they push everything that you do. Why? Because they wanted you to succeed. They need an example, y'all. People who want to do better but don't know how to do better need examples of people that they can relate to. And that's where you come into play. Don't dismiss what they're saying as hate. Realize that they truly want to help you. In their heart of hearts, they want to help you. They just don't know how to. So, keep your ideas to a minimum. That way, you don't really feel the effects of them constantly warning you, and you don't distort what they're saying. Keep it to a minimum. Keep your head down. Keep grinding, because eventually, when you make it, you're going to birth something in them that makes them want to make it too. Hold tight. Encourage them. And the third person who can't support us in our dream are people I call facilitators. Facilitators are the type of people who have achieved greatness in their lives. In their own level of respect, in their own arena, they have achieved success. Or at least they are consistently progressing toward a destiny that we aspire to. These are facilitators. These individuals can support us in our dream, but it's not because they don't want to. The problem there is an internal problem. When I am not coachable or teachable, then it makes it impossible for me to receive from them insight. They have insight and experience in doing things that I aspire to do, but when they give me instructions, because it makes me feel uncomfortable, because guess what? What they're telling me is something that I'm not familiar with. Listen, I'm supposed to be the learner here, but they're asking me to get outside of my comfort zone and do things that don't come natural to me, and then I have to deal with the beast of fear and anxiety. I have to deal with the risk of being embarrassed, the risk of failing, the risk of loss because I'm doing something that I'm not accustomed to. Listen to me. The facilitator is your greatest ally to helping you get to the next level. What we have to do is be coachable and moldable. In other words, it takes discipline to take what they're saying to heart and work out the kinks. Listen, none of this is going to be easy. If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it. There is going to be struggle. But without struggle, there's no success. There's no progress without struggle. So realize that we're going to have to do some adapting and adopting so that we can start advancing closer toward becoming what we need to be to achieve what we're called to do. But see, the facilitator is our best ally when it comes to achieving our dreams. What we have to do is we have to humble ourselves, acknowledge that they know what they know, and what they're telling us is what they've been doing with their lives. That's why they are where they are, and we are trying to get where they are. Just to recap, there's the hater, which many of us are familiar with. They don't really want to see us succeed. So therefore, they're not going to contribute anything in the form of resources or advice that's going to advance our lives. Keep them to a minimum in our lives. And this is personally me. I keep them around for motivation. I let their lack of confidence in me and their lack of desire to see me succeed push me even further. I want to prove them wrong. So a hater has a purpose. Let them have their purpose, but you keep progressing toward greatness. Don't listen to their advice. Just let them stay in the wings and watch you. The second person is the hesitator. It's that loved one, it's that close friend who really is your secret cheerleader. They really are a fan in denial. But what they need to do is they need you to succeed so that you can help build their faith. They don't really know how to help you or support you because what you're doing is unfamiliar to them. So what they offer you is warning. They're more concerned about your safety, and therefore they're going to constantly be looking out for you. Consider that a blessing, because they're going to be there for you when you finally make it, when you achieve the come up. They're going to come up. Why? Because you've inspired them. They've finally seen somebody that they can relate to do something great, and it's going to birth something in them. The hesitator becomes your greatest celebrator. Be kind to them. Be patient with them. Keep your ideas to a minimum with them and realize that they truly want you to succeed. They just don't know how to help you. And then there's the third person. The third person is the facilitator, and that's who you need to take advice from. Realize that the facilitator is going to put an expectation on your life that is greater than the one you have on your own life. Consider them a coach or a trainer that's trying to push you through your threshold of doubt. They're trying to push you through your comfort zone because they know what's on the other side of the comfort zone. That's why they're trying to coach us to get there. The facilitator is your ally when it comes to achieving your dream. Well, there you have it, folks. The three people that are in your life that either don't or can't support your dream. Realize their worth and walk accordingly, and you too will be the beneficiary of chasing your purpose. It's your man Impact signing off saying, chase purpose.